Our price target for this cycle is 180K. We think we can reach that next year. That would be 1,000% return from the bottom to the peak this cycle. That's still the smallest Bitcoin cycle by far.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the new Road Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. And 2024 is going to be one of our most entertaining years. We have the presidential election. We have the drums are beating. We have the emerging markets going to be flipping the switch on the fourth industrial revolution. Now, we had the Fed signal rate cuts, but remember, guys, they finally start to cut rates, and we know Japan is going to start raising rates, and those trillions of dollars that are sitting in money market accounts are going to start flowing over to the emerging markets. And we know the master magicians are about to set up that distraction so they can cut rates while we still have inflation. And in the fourth quarter, once the election is over, the movie begins. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin, crypto, and stocks pulling back. And this is as expected. We know we have options tomorrow and stocks and cryptos. So depending on how much we pull back today, it'll let us know what's going to happen tomorrow. And then also, guys, yield rates and the dollar. So make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are slightly down, but still high. We have the dollar just keeps getting stronger. And if you're a part of the Patreons, make sure you look at the articles because moves are definitely being made to dethrone the dollar. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, and is not going to make the news. Now, right now, we have volume and crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And we have Tether mints another $2 billion, making it $7 billion in 6 days. And we know where these pumps come from. If you've been following my channel from the beginning, you know that's the reason why I go over Tether and USDC on a daily basis. And then, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $238 billion yesterday. Make sure you're pulling that on a daily basis during the week. As we see, the repo is moving up. Now, we had wholesale prices rose, and to get us down to that 2%, corporate greed has to end. Remember, guys, they want us over this 2% to destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Now, we have the UK government to unveil crypto regulation plans focusing on stable coins and staking. And the two go hand in hand because we know stable coins are nothing but digital dollars. And if you're saving these digital dollars, you want some type of yield, some type of interest. But we see the EU ready to follow the emerging markets, and now the UK, and then, of course, lastly, the United States. And remember, the U.S. is behind on purpose, even though we funded all this technology. And we have the Fed's Kashkari says now he has an open mind when it comes to Bitcoin. And remember, he called it worthless. No use case. But never forget, the big banks and big corporations funded Bitcoin and crypto from the beginning. And we have DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. And what did I tell you guys? They would start listing all the money that the United States is wasting. And what do the people do? Yes, we need to get rid of those departments, not seeing all the employees that are going to lose their jobs. This is definitely evil genius. But Trump is definitely going to cut this deficit because never forget, we're going to a level playing field in this new digital economy where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs right now are down. And we have the US ETF inflows hit 4.7 billion over 6 days as Bitcoin becomes the 7th largest asset in the world. And with all that said, the sheep could care less. They stay distracted on things that don't matter. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Crypto.com acquires licensed Australian brokerage fintech securities and expands its regulated services in Australia. And again, we see Crypto.com moving right along. Now we have Trump-supported World Liberty Financial taps Chainlink data services as DeFi platform takes shape. And we know Chainlink is pulling all this data to give it to Swift. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Franklin Templeton expands $410 million money market fund to Ethereum blockchain. And we have these money market accounts especially invested in treasuries, which will keep the US dollar strong. And we have Franklin Templeton, Fidelity, BlackRock, and others that are tokenized in this financial system. And lastly, we have Coinbase acquires stablecoin payment processor Utopia Labs. Also, Tap to Pay crypto coming to Coinbase Wallet, a crypto solution to compete against Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and others. And also, we have Coinbase surges back to U.S. Apple App Store to the top 10, hits #1 in finance. And everyone comes in when crypto is at the highs. And of course, what happens, people? It pushes up and then dumps. And we never see those people again. They never took the time to understand the technology. The only reason why they were coming in is to make a few dollars, or was told they could get rich overnight. But they have no clue of this fourth industrial revolution. And when I first started, I brought you several videos of Brian Armstrong stating he's building out this fourth industrial revolution, this new digital economy. Since everybody has a phone in their hand in the world, they now have a bank. Remember, guys, they're talking about banking the unbanked, enslaving the unslaved. Coinbase has already stated they gave a bot a wallet, so then therefore the bots can pay each other. Don't forget to watch the video I did last night. They're making these AI factories to replace humanity, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the fourth industrial revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.